and you look at the world out there and you get the idea that what you're looking at is outside of you, but it's not. You're actually looking, in a way, you're looking at yourself. And I'll explain, stay with me. So what happens, and we know this, when the light rays originate from a light source, they bounce off an object, okay, and depending on the properties of that object, the light rays will bounce off with a certain frequency to their vibration and hit your retina, and from there, the retina has photoreceptor cells that receive the light, and then it's transformed a little bit, it's processed a little bit at that point, and then goes through your optic nerve into your brain, and where it's fully processed, and only at that point actually it gets reassembled into an image. Okay, so, and then part of that we call color, which was just the vibrations of these light rays, okay? It's not even what things look like. So, and this whole image that you're perceiving, that you think you see these three-dimensional objects and these colors out there, it's not. You're looking at your own mind. You're looking at your mind's own interpretation of what's out there. And right before that, there were just electrical impulses going through your optic nerve. And so the reason it's important to understand that what you see is inside of yourself, when you try to see something that's outside, that you imagine that it's outside of yourself, you strain your eyes to try to bring it in when it's already inside your mind. And so you can see how this would mess things up when you already have it. It's already there. And then you try to get more of it by doing something with your eyes when it's already past that. And so if you can just imagine, just for a moment, that you already have all the data that you need to see, pretty much, and that you don't need to, that you've already glanced at a couple parts of an object, and that you already have lots of data, and now you're just looking at what's inside your head, then how much of a relief is that? Doesn't it feel better? Doesn't it feel a lot more relaxing when you don't have to try to see anything? And so take the time right now, wherever you are, in a room or wherever, to look around the room, and whether it's blurry or not, don't try to make it better. Just accept whatever you see there, because you already have it. That's what you've got. You don't have direct control over how well your eyes focus in any kind of effective way, whether you're trying to force them to focus or whether you're working on relaxing your eyes really to force them to focus. It doesn't work that way. You have to see, your mind is what controls this. And so when you acknowledge that your mind is in charge of that, and it's the only thing that can focus your eyes in an effective way automatically, quickly. And when you step back and just allow your mind to have that power to take charge of focusing your eyes, and because you can't consciously control it, so this just happens in its own time. And that's why people get sudden moments of clear vision when they're practicing things like this, because they can't say exactly what caused it. Even if they pay attention, it happens again and again over a period of weeks, months, years even, and they say they can't really pin down exactly what causes all this, and it's because a lot of it's happening in your mind when what you're giving it power to do, what you're allowing when you're stepping back and not getting in the way. That's why it seems like you didn't do anything, because that's true. And so that's just kind of part of the philosophy, the way of thinking that I think is really effective in improving your vision. So give it a try and see what happens. And then please take a moment to leave any thoughts you have in the comments below. I would love to hear from you.